Here we are again with Rotor Media. Tonight we are interviewing again Coach Roger Dawson. Roger, thanks for seeing us again tonight.
Hey, good to be here. Thanks.
All right, so we just finished the game against Williamsport. We jumped to 11-5, so that's good. We started out the year 6-0, and you guys are really, really hot, but it got a little bit cooled down there about midway through, and the problem is you're facing some of the tougher teams, but the good news is the teams that we should be beating, we're winning against, and the teams that have a lot of talent, we've been splitting with most of them. So tell me about how satisfied you are with the year so far.
Well, I thought it was important for us to get out of the gate hot, which we did. We typically have our team prepared, early in March. In the first half, we won 8-1. And then we, like you said, we ran into, a Catoctin, a good Catoctin team, a good Clear Spring team, and a good Smithsburg team in the second half, and they all three got us the second time around. When you split with teams like that, it's not bad.
Right.
If you watch the rankings that come out each week, we probably got 5 teams in our section alone that are in the top 10 week in, week out. So this is a brutal schedule. For us to be at 11-5 at this point in the season, I'd say that's pretty good. We're putting ourselves in a position to get a 1 or 2, maybe a 3 seed. Just have to see how it plays out. So we're looking for home playoff games, and we put ourselves in position to do that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, that's the most important part, is to get out to a good start like that. So as I've watched throughout the year, the team has definitely had its games where they've come out and really hit the ball real well. Then there's some games where they kind of aren't hitting the ball, and then they try to come alive at the end of the game. And then there's days where they're fielding cleanly, and then there's days where it just seems like they just forgot how to play ball. So what would you say some of the aspects you'd like to see improvement from with the players?
Well, early on I thought we were sloppy. We played sloppy defense, and we made a lot of base running mistakes, and still were able to go 8-1 the first half. We've worked really hard on trying to clean up our game, especially on the base pass, not hurt ourselves that way. And we're still making some mistakes. We're not as fundamentally sound as I'd like us to be at times, but in a game like today, their pitchers had trouble with command, and we had great approach at the plate, and we were hitting in counts where we could hunt fastballs and left the yard a couple times, a couple key hits, and we were able to put that game away pretty quick.
Yeah, they were definitely struggling. They had a lot of walks, and we were able to take advantage of that and put some points up. And I think after we went up 8-1, 7-1, I think after Nolan hit that one that cleared the bases, I think they probably realized that they didn't have much of a chance after that.
Yeah, Nolan, you couple that with Nolan throwing the ball away he was throwing today. He had command of 3 pitches today, and he took control of the zone, was ahead early, and was able to use his changeup and his slider and curveball, and kept them off balance. So great pitching effort from Nolan Genies today, and some timely hitting, and great approach at the plate, and we come up on a big victory today.
Speaking of pitching, you've obviously you have Oliver and you have Nolan, who are usually your first 2 guys. Are you starting to get a feel for your rotation? Or, who do you think maybe your number 3 guy might be?
Well, Jack Hamilton stepped up, and he's 3-1 on the season with a great ERA. And he's won that 3rd game of the week. Early on, we were trying to figure out who that guy was going to be, and Colin Paree is a guy that's given us good quality innings. Tonight, the game was out of hand when Colin comes in, but what people don't understand is that allowed us to back Nolan off with 2 more games left this week, one being on Saturday, and he only threw 60 couple pitches, and he's available again to throw on Saturday, and we may need to win that ball game to get the seed we need. So, everybody has the role, and some guys are starting to accept those roles and really stepping up in those roles and doing quality things for us.
Yeah, and as far as pitching goes, what's your strategy going into the playoffs? Are you happy having 2 solid? Do you really want, and obviously you want as many starting pitchers as you can, but do you like to have a 3-person rotation going into the playoffs?
Well, we were hoping to get the bye and go with our 2 horses right away. We're just going to have to see how it plays out. We're hoping maybe we run into, one of the lower teams that are, the 7th seed or the 6th seed. And hopefully we can piece one together and still have our 2 arms to go to win the next 2 ball games and get us into state play. So
is that first round bye now out of reach?
Well, Catoctin looks like they're going to take that. I don't see them losing 3 ball games out of their next 4. But the 2 seed would run into a Hancock or Williamsport or something like that, and you know, we're looking, you know, to basically stay away from Clear Spring, Boonesboro, Smithsburg, and
Right.
Catoctin in the first round, and that's what we're trying to do here.
Fantastic. All right, so finally tonight was senior night. You're saying goodbye to 7 seniors. Tell me what you're going to miss mostly about them, and just tell me about this group of guys and how much you're going to miss them.
You know, it's kind of bittersweet with these guys. They all come in here. A lot of these kids that are seniors have moved into the area when they came into me as freshmen and sophomores, and then we have COVID kind of destroyed one whole year. They lose their sophomore season, and we play an abbreviated season last year. You know, I think we played 8 ball games, and it's good to see them finally see some fruits from their hard work here. You know, and that's across the country, and a lot of kids are experience the same thing. But this group of kids there were talented kids that would start as sophomores here, and they really never got to play until this year. So I'm really, really happy for them. I'm glad that we stepped up today and played good baseball on their senior day.
Yep. And then, so weather permitting, the playoffs will start next week?
Playoffs start May the 12th.
May 12th.
You know, the draw is May the 10th. And May 12th, things will kick off, and hopefully we'll have some baseball. It'll probably be right here at BHS. That's what we're hoping.
That's what we want, some home playoff games. All right, Coach, thanks again for speaking with us tonight. Good luck the rest of the season, and good luck for the playoffs.
All right, thank you.